on my face. I would have been a disgrace. Alright. Nice. I'm sure we'll get some people in here. I'm sure we'll get somebody. I'm wanting you. Another time. You. Welcome in, whoever she be's. Whoever she be's, thank you for joining in. And double tapping that screen. I appreciate it. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, Euro? Hello, Crisis. How are you guys doing? I just got out the shower. I was like, you know what? Let's get another stream in. Why not? I'm just pulling some stuff out to have here in front. So people got some things to check out. They can ask questions. And yeah. Q&A's for fishing, you know, whatever you guys like. Oh fuck. Bless me. Excuse me. Sorry. Yo, who we got? We got Tina in here. We got Euro. We got Crisis. How's everybody doing? RayRay got all that fishing tackle. I got it all, man. This is just a slim portion. Very slim portion. This is just something to show everybody what's going on with this season. We got that, and then I also want to put these out there if possible. Couple jiggies. I figured, you know, do this, man, allow people to come on in, check out what we got made over here at the page, what we got to use, what we got in general, what I like to use when I can. There are catfish's jigs out there as well. But for anybody coming in, double tap your screen. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. But yeah, got any questions about this tackle, just let me know. And what I'll do is I'll start here and there and shuffle through this stuff and put more things out as we go. And for anybody that partake, I need to do something real quick. Hold on. I didn't do it in the beginning. I'm probably missing comments here. Who are we missing? Are we missing anybody that I haven't? Saving Grace, let's go. How's it going, Saving Grace? Thank you for joining. Double tap that screen. All messages now. All right. Here in Canada, we had the fish derby, and someone caught a 2.5 pound walleye. They won $100,000. Canada, or in Canadian, 100,000 Canadian. That's crazy. That's crazy. Congratulations to that person to catching a 2.5 pound walleye. You meant 2.5, right? That's small. I can't believe that won a tournament. But double tap the screen if you're new coming in here. If you got anything that you want to talk about, don't be afraid. Let everybody down in the chat know what you got going on. The all fish derby down there. Euro, so we do like trout derbies for like the youth, for kids, and it's year round. Every year it happens on the 27th of March, so in 2 days, which is Youth Day. And it's pretty much a trout derby because they get to be the first ones on the water. taking them out there is one of the greatest things. I can't wait to take my son because they get a chance at some of the pigs that they put into the water, stocking wise, or the ones that have grown and gotten bigger. Um, I love it here in Pennsylvania, man. But the one thing I cherish the most is the youth day. Kids getting to go out and catch fish before the adults. I think that should be for everywhere. Yeah, great family time, Euro. Absolutely great family time. If you're just coming in, double tap that screen. If you got any questions, let us know what you got going on down in the chat. If you like what you see, don't be afraid to ask anything. Cheers to any of the partakers in here. Yeah, Crisis, if you're still in here, man, that's why I did that and went ahead and messaged you over on Discord. So I knew that I got some kind of idea, and you do too. I'll probably go for an hour, hour and a half, depending on how good we do. Luke Twin. Sayana Love, whatever that means. Thank you. Love and prosperity to you too, brother. Like what you see, man? We got some flies here for trout. We got these are some bumblebee stingers. We got a lot of what are they called? Euro nymphs or freaking scuds. There's all kinds of different stuff in here, man. The amount of things that you could catch with these flies is crazy. Because you can catch more than just trout. Of course, with these flies, you can catch crappie, you can catch bluegill, you can catch lots of things. And then down here we got a variety, which I'm excited to put to the works. We got wiggle tail from the old catfish Terry jigs. I can't wait to put that out there in the water. That and this other one, the other small one right here, it doesn't have much hackle on it. So that's going to allow me to tip it with something, and it should be fire in the water. Euro, have I ever caught a catfish before? You know, if you watch my videos and you go check out the last short that I just posted, actually less than 12 hours ago. Yes, I have caught catfish. I actually just posted a short of a catfish we caught about 1.5 years ago. It was a fun fish to catch, and I actually caught a few more in that video, and there's another video actually of me using cut bait and different varieties of cut bait to see which one works better. So go check those videos out when you guys get a chance if you're interested. Luke said nothing yet still. Got 7 in the house. Who we all got here? Is there everybody still in here? Crisis. We still got Crisis. We got Tina. We got Euro. We got Ray is raining for fishing. Yeah, man. No, I'm dragging by, bro. Today was a slow day, and some things happened that we didn't want happening. Yesterday, my wife got pulled over. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. No, I think it was yesterday. Anyway, she got pulled over, man, and it was bad. She got stopped by a state trooper. We don't have inspections on the car. We don't have insurance, registered, none of that. And why is because it's her mother's car. And her mom has neglected to take care of all that stuff. She had given it to us pretty much to use, and we thought she was going to keep up on the stuff. However, she did not, and now it's catching up. Wife's got probably remotely about $1,500 in tickets that she's got to deal with. So what we're going to try to do is get the car out of the way, get a new vehicle where it's registered, insured. She can go to court. She can let them know that she's made the big drastic change, got a new car, and yeah. Yeah, no, not good, Tina. And then this morning, wake up and go outside, and I try to start the car, and it don't want to start. The only way I can get it to start is if I get underneath and smack on the starter, which kind of freaking sucks because we just replaced the battery, we just replaced the alternator. So now I think you guys know what has to be replaced next. That's cool, man. We have a small catfish called stone cat. They're kind of cared here. Rare. Okay, kind of rare here. Okay, well, we also have, we have every catfish I could think of. I mean, other than the shoveled nose, the hard armored one, the hard armored catfish. We even got bull cats, little bitty bull cats. They actually taste good. People underestimate the mud cats so bad. They taste so good though. That's my opinion. A lot of people don't like eating fish. A lot of people don't eat it at all. Some people just like to catch it and throw it back. Well, not me. My boy is back. I am. I'm sorry I didn't get on the game with you guys. I didn't. I don't normally get on the game, man, unless I see one of you guys send me an invite up there in the corner. So if you ever want me to play and you guys are on, tell Mason to send me an invite that I told you to tell him to send me an invite. You guys are more than welcome, man, at any time. And look, I thought about you as soon as I got in the chat, too. I made sure to hit that freaking, messages thing so I could see you instantly. Bull cats, blue cats, channel cats, kitty cats, we got it all here. Wildcats, bobcats, freaking, I don't know if we have mountain lions. I'm gonna have to research that again, but I do know we got bears. Blues are my personal favorite. They gave me some fight. And you know something, Tina? Everybody was telling me today that catfish in that video that I shared is a channel. But you're the only person that thought it was a blue cat like I did. Because it has a lot of blue color to it. But I did some searching, and I guess the male channels do get really dark and they get fat. And that's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, make sure you do, man. Make sure you guys do. And if I'm not doing nothing, I'll be on just about instantly. These are my personal favorite. They give some fight. They definitely do. Channels, they give you a little head shake and then they're done. That's about how a channel works. It didn't sound like a woman crying. Freaked me out. Yeah, I already know, Euro. Yeah, cougars aren't no joke, dude. They do exactly what you just said. They try to scream and lure a person or sound like a helpless animal hurt. And sometimes if they'll mimic deer and screaming, they do all kinds of stuff like that, man. Oh man. I guess I don't know which it is. Yeah, man, I think the scariest thing I've ever encountered, like wildlife-wise, would be a bear. Which it really wasn't scary, because they're way more scared of you than they are of anything. I think that's just from what we've done to them over the many years of years. But yeah, we pulled up to my property up on the cabin, we go to pull in, and a bear's just in my trash. I'm like, well, what the hell? And this thing turns around and runs right up a tree. So I stayed in the ATV, I waited for a minute, made sure, he was going to come back down, and he knew that I wasn't going to mess with him. So from there on, he came down pretty quick, and he scurried off in the woods. But it was a pretty cool experience because I had not seen a bear. I've been all over, Kentucky, down to Tennessee, through Ohio. I've been through a lot of places, but I'd never had a face-to-face with a bear interaction other than the zoo. Growing up, I lived in BC for a while. when I was younger, they had rattlesnakes over there. Yeah, there's rattlesnakes here. I've seen a bobcat up close. It was kind of scary. Yeah, they look mean. They get very mean. They look cute, but they ain't. Occasionally, I turn to the AC down low and stand very still. It makes me feel like a baby tree slapping, being caught in the wind. Jesus Christ. Come on, bro. Let's try to keep her PG in here. Thanks for a comment, man. But try to keep her good in here, man. We try to run it clean. We try to just conversate, talk about whatever we want, really. It ain't got to be anything fishing related. This stuff's just here. But however, this is a fishing page. Are you trying to catch the fish? My friend, I'm trying to catch you. I'm trying to catch you. I'm trying to cast the line, hook your ass, and bring you on into RayRay Outdoors page, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to come check out my content. I'm a small content creator. I'm just trying to grab your guys' attention, man. This is some of the products, some of the things from bait companies, and some things that I'm going to be tying in the future myself on this page, on a live stream. Starting April 4th, we'll be on the water. Double tap, scumbag. Yeah, don't. Hey. What the hell? Hey, man. We're sitting here having a good time, bro. So many haze, bro. I can't with some people. Yeah, well, I wondered too. Jesus Christ. No, bro, I have not done that. I have a wife. I don't talk to girls. Jesus. Is that fly fishing stuff? That it is. That it is, man. I'm just over here pushing my page. This is some product and some things I would use from some content creators and bait makers themselves. Out here in Pennsylvania, I do a little bit of trout fishing. I'm trying to just push my algorithm, man. Meet new people. We got a great little crew in here. Some of the blue names are the best at doing what they do. They also have great pages, and you all should be going over and checking each other out. That's an absolute thing that we do here over on in the Crow's Nest, which is AKA my friend Crisis Manifesto. It's just what we do, man. Just trying to spread love and positivity, man. Rise the tides all at the same time. Show everybody love. I'm no fish. I can't wait to to the key while I talk. Real Frankie song mad at me. What, bro? I can't. The thing is, I'll read it. You can be vulnerable here. No need to, Buck. I love you too. Hey, you're oh man, the pebble. The pebble thong. What? I don't want to talk to girls here. I'm trying to blow it up. Blow what up? Blow it up in here. I'm trying to get it moving in here. Well, just double tap the screen and that's all the blowing up we need in here, man. That and hanging out. Go check out some of my videos. Pat says the same thing. It's just not the same. It ain't got the color. Which, hey, I'm happy with it. Either way, it's a leather, and that's braided on in there, so it'll never come off. I like the way it turned out, but I love the way my shirts turned out. So I don't want to talk to girls. Tito, can I tell you something? Is Tito even still in here? Tito. That hat looks dope, RayRay. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Euro. Yeah, man. Shout out to Southern Goon. Shout out to Southern Goon over on Facebook. He's a freaking legend. He actually just made a post today talking about he's back in the shop pretty much. If anybody needed anything, to holler at him. Because occasionally he works a job too, so occasionally he takes breaks in between seasons and stuff. You know, so him and his family can do things. They can hang out, they can fish, they can do their normal life activities as well. But he's a content creator, he's a bait maker, he's a clothing, hat, cutting board maker. A lot, man. Tito, Arkansas. I found a Frankie, evil Frankie, on the box of a backyard. The freaking fat. Tito, I thought we were making progress, man. Gotta have the hat for every occasion. Got to. Tito, you make 0 cents. Thank you, Tina. He said, Tito, I can help you learn to write. Tito's tripping. Tito's tripping hard. Cheers. Cheese and rice. Tito has a butt plug, got him all whoopty. Swap some stuff out here. Put this back up. This came from a guy out in California. This spoon. It's a single hook spoon. Nothing fancy, but it's a trout spoon. I tried it a few times here, no luck. And I don't know why. The trout are just so weird here, man. They're weird. They like jigs. They like jigs, man. And if it's a rainy day and you can get that jig to the bottom, come on, don't fall on me now. Yeah. Them trout go crazy for the jigs on the bottom. Tipped with a little nightcrawler or red worm. They're all over it. On it like white on rice. Euro, that has to suck. That has to suck. Wasabi. I don't even know what you would use that for, man. Honestly, don't. But looks like something would get on it. I just got so many baits. I got a bag right here of just spinners and spoons and Panther Martins. Come on up. What?
Okay.
Oh, you're not coming in here. Okay.
No, he's not in his chair yet.
We're losing them. We're losing them. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are you going? Don't leave. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that have came in and hung out for the little bit that you did. Greatly appreciate it.
You mind if I make this?
Why are you asking me to make food? Please.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ. She does it all the time. I'm just like, why are you asking me, babe, to make food? Just please cook you some food. Tito has I know the feeling, Tito. Man, it's still snowing. Put her in a place. I guess I could get it if it wasn't her place of living, but she's lived with me for 5 years. She ain't ever gonna ask me for, can I eat? Eat whatever you want that's in there. That's your food. You know, that's hers. Man, I can't wait to go fishing now. And the thing is, I got all of this, and even though I have all of this and I fish it and stuff, every once in a while, that's all to get fished is every once in a while, like these flies and stuff like that. These things get carried on, man. Possibly handed down some of them to my kid or something. Be awesome. Things to look forward to, man. Like, look at this fly, y'all. This is ridiculous. You guys won't even probably be able to see it. It's so tiny, man. I mean, it's smaller than my fingernail, my pinky nail. It's itty bitty. That's ridiculous. And people use them to fish with, man. Get out there and catch microfish. Micro. I've done it. I've actually went out and caught quite a few micro brook trout in my time. I actually have a video of them. And yeah, man. It said nice conversation. Closer, I need to talk to you. So what happened then? I will definitely was playing with you. I know, brother. I know you were. I just got some good mods in here. Duke City Fishing. How's it going, brother? We're just over here showing off some stuff. We're just talking about these tiny flies. I don't know why I closed it. Why'd you guys let me close it, Crisis? What am I doing here? But anyway, well, I was just over here showing off some stuff. We just got done talking about some of the other jigs and stuff that I plan on using for bass, topwater, and stuff like that. No, man. Yeah, man, Duke City Fishing is a really good guy, man. If I'm not mistaken, New Mexico, near the Rio Grande, a lot of fishing there. He goes live himself. So if you guys could, any blue names that are in here, go give him a follow. He's doing good over there. He's doing great. I definitely got back to it. Bye-bye. I think I'm on the camera. Manifesto. And vice versa too, Duke. These guys are great, man. Crisis is actually going live here soon. And the man's lives are awesome. They're freaking awesome, man. We get a lot of people come in there. And I'm a mod over there, and I take care of all the worms. We call it the crow's nest. I give it all to my man Crisis, man. I really do, because he is the crow. We are the wings, and we pluck the worms. Well, how's your day going, Duke? How you been doing? Getting on any fish here lately? Duke, you're funny. Yeah, because your face is too small. My face? Whose face? Or are you talking about Crisis's face? What are we talking about, guys? Oh, look. See, I told you, bro. I told you. You were happily warned, my friend. I've been subbed, Manifesto. Manifesto be moving. I swear, dude. I swear, I love him. It's my boy. He's actually talking about making a trip out here one day, and we're going to do some fishing. I'm going to put him on some trout, man. You got to do the same thing. You ever get a chance to come up here to Pennsylvania, I'll put you on them as well. I just love taking people fishing. Nothing makes me happier than seeing somebody smile when they pull in a nice fish. Seriously, my grandpa and stuff used to do it for me, and I don't know. I did it for him, you know, just seeing his sheer happiness catching a fish, it was awesome. Making me lose my mind. Hey, I know, right? I hear you there, Dragon. Yes, sir. Euro. I think he looks like Brad Pitt. Who, me? Hey, I look like Brad Pitt, or are you talking about Crisis? I think he looks like bro from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know his name. But Crisis's hair only, his hair only looks like bro's hair when it's wet. He said I get that comment often. He does. He gets that a lot over there in his chats. People just come in and be like, they just call him everybody, bro. Freaking Leonardo DiCaprio, freaking. I'm like, you don't look nothing like Leonardo. I'm like, why are they lying to themselves? Young Mac Miller. You know what's funny? I live in Pittsburgh. And my face hair is red when it grows out. Pittsburgh's where Mac Miller's from. Said, oh, I just wanted to know what you ordered when you went downstairs. I know somewhere insane. LOL. What up, dude? Blizzy, what's up, girl? How you doing? Thank you for joining in. We greatly appreciate it. We're gonna hang out for about an hour or so. I'm excited to go hang out with my buddy Crisis is live. You see that man right there, Crisis Manifesto, absolute boss man. I think that I met you in there. That's what I'm saying. Like Crisis is a goat, man. He gets people to come hang out, and all that stuff, man. It's awesome. He has a great page. You want to know something, Crisis? Or you're still in here, right? Don't forget to sub and double tap that screen for my boy RayRay Outdoors. Show some love. You're awesome, brother. You're pulling a me in here. When I'm in there in Crisis's lives. You are still in here. I was thinking about something, dude. Cause you do all your like talkings and stuff. Just an idea. If you're in a van, you're traveling. What about a van traveling podcast? You already talk. You can just bounce YouTuber to YouTuber on the side, talk to them about what they're into, what they're doing with their life, do a live stream and stuff while doing it, so you can do Q&As and crap, man. I don't know, just a little idea that I throw at you. All I want to do with my life, bro, is content create. I had my mind set on it when I was younger too, so. RayRay, email me, brother. I gots to do that, dude. I keep telling myself I'm going to do that, never freaking do. He said, we should do that. Consider it. I mean, you got the little sitting area, if you could just set it up right, bro. I'm telling you, it's already going good now on your YouTube. So just imagine what if once you get it really set up, you got a mic, you got a real camera aiming down on you, and all that recording and stuff is going to a computer and uploading it that way live and stuff. And that way, then you can have your phone sitting right next to you, and you can be reading along with the comments and the questions or whatever. I'm really good with technology and setting up video stuff, and it takes a lot of money to do it, man. And I'm a broke hillbilly boy that's out here in the woods, man. I don't believe you anymore, LOL. I promise you, dude. Please believe in me. Here's what I'll do. Crisis, tomorrow, remind me. If I have not got Duke City's Fishing's email, I'll also have to email you off of my wife's email, Duke. My email's so stacked up that I can't even receive or send out, so. Nice, man. I have trouble with technology. I'm good with it, honestly, I have since I was a little boy. I shocked my grandparents whenever they got me a game system. I instantly knew what I was doing and all that, and they were just like, "The hell was this? How did you figure that out that quick?" They had no idea why I was going to the library so much. I'm going to use the computers. I got my own social media platforms and stuff. Grandma was like, "What? You're on the media?" I feel you, RayRay. Got to make it work even with nothing available. Absolutely, Euro. Whatever you got available, use what you got. Email him from her phone. I will. I promise. I promise. Don't put it on him. It's on thick. I promise you, dude. You want to know what I'm going to do too, just to make sure I do? My love.
Yeah.
Will you bring me the notepad? And the pen. It should be over here on the microwave, and then bring me a pen. It could be the marker. It don't matter. What I'm gonna have you do here in a second, dude, you can drop that.
And wait, what? Where's the marker?
Over there by you, up on the top. You can drop that down in the comment section, and if you're comfortable doing that, and I'll
What are you gonna have me
write
do?
it down right here, right now. I'm gonna write down Duke's email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I asked him for stickers so long ago. Because I want to put some new stickers on the back of my car. I already got so many bait makers and stuff, so I figured to add some new pieces to the back of the car, but also to be in contact so we can holler if you ever get up here to go fishing. Get that pad. I got it. It's right here. Got it right here. Got the pen. She's ready. She's inked up, boy. Man, I used to film races with a shitty old camera I had. After that, though, I always thought being a cameraman could be cool. Facts. Absolutely facts. Yeah, man, I've came up with creative ways too, so I can just use my phone. Like I use a GoPro mount for my chest. It's like a square piece, but I use that double-sided Velcro where it's sticky on both sides, but also sticky on opposite sides as well. So I stick one side to my phone and the other to the opposite side of that GoPro mount. So then I can just take my phone, stick it, Velcro it together, and I can just record my chest view of the fishing. However, if you guys have noticed, as I'm moving a lot when I go to hook set and stuff, I'm missing a lot of that action in the water, which is becoming an issue. So my next goal is to get enough money one day, whether it's from this, whether it's from whatever, and it's gonna get me some lenses. Some of the new camera Google lenses that they got out right now, which could help make my fishing experience and filming absolutely a huge difference, because you can do anything on it with it. Yeah, meta glasses, there you go. But yeah, Crisis, you should honestly get those too, because when you were biking today, makes it real good for while you're, going like this and stuff. Even though on the bike did great. I mean, you were riding smooth and it was clear today too. Yes, it would, Euro. Yes, it would. They're not cheap though, man. And being on a very slim budget, it's hard. Did we ever? Yes, it is right there. Duke City Fishing 1. Here. D, capital D. UK. Capital CITY. Capital F. Fishing. At sign. 1. 1 at. There we go. 1 at. Number 1. At gmail.com. I got you, brother. I got you written down. I will be emailing you ASAP. Yeah, man, you'd enjoy salmon fishing. Alaskan outdoor, absolutely, man. But I live in Pennsylvania, so it's pretty much the closest thing to Alaska, if you ask me. We stock over 5 million trout a year, so I don't miss out on too much. The only thing I have to do to get on some actual salmon or steelhead is just go up to Lake Erie. Let's work. But thanks for tapping in, Alaska. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here, but clearly you fish out in Alaska, and that's pretty freaking awesome, man. Let the people know what you got going on in here, and yeah, man, we got some. I was showing off just some flies, some other baits and stuff that I use sometimes for trout, and we're just chatting it up, man. I got a couple of people I wanted to write down so I can get in contact with them. You cooking something in there?
I told you the rice.
Oh. I was about to say it smells different. Yeah, it's fun, especially coho. Man, you have it made up there though. I can't even lie to you, man. How is it up there in Alaska? Is it year-round fishing, or like is there a cutoff period time, or how does that work up there? Because here in PA we have a cutoff time. I'm waiting for trout season to open up here in PA. April 4th, man. It's almost here. It's almost here. And then I'll be live on the water, which will be the first time doing that ever. I'm so excited. Hey, Crisis, we will be over there soon, brother. If that's what you're doing, to head out and go do your live, man. We will be over soon. Welcome anyone new. Feel free to stay. And if you enjoyed, double tap the screen and subscribe. Show some love. Anything helps. Bro, you're awesome. Bro, I just did a tournament here on YouTube this past weekend. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. How'd you do? Did you make out pretty well? Did you get to put some, some weight on the board? How'd that all turn out for you? But back to Alaskan, yeah, man. You got it made up there, dude. For coho, I think year-round. Kings, I don't really think they open for sport fishing. Oh, okay. Do you eat any of that up there? That's my question, because here on the RayRay Outdoors page, we do a lot of catch and cooks. And man, oh man, would I love to come there to do some catch and cooks. You guys got everything there, dude. Everything there. I would like to travel to Alaska to find some remote mountain creeks that have mountain spring fed water to them. Native brook trout. What's the other one? Is there splake out there? Yes, salmon is great eating. The trout here, see, in Pennsylvania, they don't really do what other trout or steelhead would do, like rainbows. Like, they don't really go out to the ocean as often as you think they would. However, Pennsylvania being the habitat that they are, there's a lot of really cold spring water creeks here, and the fish will just stay, and they'll eat and they'll eat, and don't get me wrong, they'll travel up and down, whatever, and their meat actually over a period of time, once they have been in the water for a good time and eaten some of the natural habitat, they do really well, and their meat as well turns into like a salmon color, of orangish reddish color. So we don't necessarily have salmon in here in the state of Pennsylvania, but you go to the outskirts towards Philly, you go towards Lake Erie up towards New York, you will get into the salmon, steelhead, etc. No, first had it with 9 fish, bro. Wow. I would like some of that cold spring water right now. It got hot today. Yeah, hey man, I'm still outside wearing a long sleeve and a freaking beanie, son. So, you could be dealing with that where the cold just don't want to leave. I'm hoping and praying to God that it switches off, because we're supposed to be getting some 60s and a lot of rain, which should make that water balance out for them trout, and hopefully gets them fired up on the 4th. It's going to be 63. The weather's done changed, though, 4 different times since I've checked the weather each day. But it's today's forecast call for the 4th is going to be 63 and scattered showers. So we'll see, man. You gay. Duke City? Get them out of here. No, man, I'm not gay, dude. Do a lot of fishing, though. I know how to survive off the land. I don't think gay people know how to do that. Not today's gay people. They wouldn't even touch a fucking worm. They wouldn't even touch a worm. They wouldn't touch a worm. They wouldn't fucking get their hands wet in a lake and talk about it's polluted. I don't know who that is, but I can't love somebody I don't know. Well, I'll take that back, because I love everyone, but nah, man. Well, thanks for jumping in, bro. We appreciate it. Cheers, City, the bartender. We're hitting right around 100 already. Holy shit, E. Dragon Mason's probably sleeping, huh? It's too late. It's past his bedtime. 0 of 3 of feeding again tonight. Damn, E. That sucks. Because you can't, I don't know how you can, I mean, can you force them to fucking eat it? Like, can you shove it in their mouth? Alaskan halibut fishing is also fire. Them suckers fighting is the best feeling. Man, I've always dreamed of catching a halibut. I really have, and out there you gotta fish for them very deep, right? You gotta go out, and which I don't think I'd be able to handle, man. I'm a bank fisherman. Anytime I get on a freaking boat and get out there far in the water, God did not make me to be on the boat. And now if it's a pontoon, if you know what a pontoon is, where it's just very steady, it's flat, stable, I can handle a pontoon. But bass boat, freaking John boat, nope. I don't know what the deal is. They just won't eat. That's crazy, dude. Mystic. Okay. Okay. Good to know. You can, but not good to force feeding at least resort type of thing. Okay. That makes sense. Big bang. Yeah, that's how I am too, Duke. I mean, I'll take my opportunities every once in a while. I'll get on a boat, but I got on a freaking raft with my buddy, Fish Focus Outdoors. I figured he'd jump in here, but he didn't. And man, we got out there and it just was horrible, dude. We couldn't stop ourselves from going and fucking donuts. And then I drank like 2 freaking big old things of coffee, so I needed to take a shit. And it was just a bad day. That's the one thing I don't like. You're on the bank, there's a toilet all around you. Honestly, if you're remote enough, you're out there in the middle of the water and there's people walking around the lake. You can't just get up and shit off the edge of the boat, you know. I have only 2 assists force feed once. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd imagine it's kind of scary to have to force them to eat. Yeah, I grew up on I went to the coast to do some fishing and hunt. That's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, man, you guys got everything up there in Alaska, man. Like, and another question, you know, how is the mushrooms up there? Like, is it seasonal? Or do you guys have year-round growth of mushrooms because of the habitat and the life up there? Because I've seen where Alaska, it'd be warmer in Alaska and sometimes than it would be down here in the U.S. in the winter, and it just didn't make no sense. I can't even pronounce that, Mystic. I live on the Unpok River. Unpok, is that right? Is that how I say that? Hi, what are those things? These are trout fishing baits. Dash. These things are used to catch fish. This is a fishing page. It's RayRay Outdoors. If you're interested in fishing content, come check out my page, man. And if you got anything interesting to chat about, this chat's great, man. You're a trout angler. I love it, bro. We have great trout. Yeah, I've heard some good things about down there. I want to make it out towards Colorado one day. I want to get a Colorado cutthroat, golden cutthroat. Them things are beautiful, dude. There's specific fish out there that I want to go just get to catch. I don't want to eat them. I just want to catch it and take a picture and say that I did that, you know. Yeah, California's got some really good trout fishing. Hell, out there they got lightning trout all over the place, like we do here, which I think is pretty cool. Subscribe. I can catch a fish on the river with a stick, line, and worm. Absolutely, Mystic. Yeah, my brother used to do that when we were little boys. We had a creek right across the street, and we just go over there with a stick, some line. We wouldn't even have no sinker or nothing. It's just straight hook, you know. And using little dough balls, man, catching them fish and stuff. And being young back then, we didn't care. Me and my little brother, we'd get a fish tank, fill it up, and we're sitting there trying to keep them alive, blowing bubbles in the fucking water. And my grandpa's like, man, them things are gonna die. Go put them back in the water.
Would you like a bowl?
Huh?
Would you like a bowl?
No, I don't want none of that stuff. I'll take some of the other kind when you make it, but I don't like the rice kind.
Okay.
And the little green bags of rice and pasta. What are they called? Banquet? Let me see them. These little things right here. They're really good. Oh, nor pasta sides. They're made for like sides. Cooked in 7 minutes. They're really good for like just if you want to cook some pork chops, throw them in the oven, or some chicken. Really quick, easy side. Dragon over here shouting out. Please hit the thumbs up. Tina shouting out. Duke, if you know trout, then you know the San Juan. I do not. I do not. I have not heard of the San Juan. Is that a specific trout? I'll have to look into that. You got me interested now. I'm gonna write that down. San Juan. UA. That's what we do for northern pike during the winter, just the old traditional stick with the lure. Man, Alaskan, that'd be freaking insane, dude. We ice fish here in Pennsylvania for pike and tiger muskie and stuff like that, but catching them on tip ups and pulling them up like that. I actually got a YouTube video on my page that you can go watch of last year's ice season. It wasn't the best. My buddy actually caught one a week before I had went down there to fish with him on the ice. That was a pike, and he was a record holder for that lake. Sadly, that lake got drained this year, and is no longer able to be fished because it is under dam construction right now. The dam needs fixed. So it'll be ready and back to being fishing it, they said, in the next 25 to 30 years. So by the time I'm an old man and I can take my son, we'll be able to tell him the stories and show him the videos and the footage of that place, and then one day take him to do the same thing. I can catch catfish by hand, but I won't do it. Hell no, mister. That hurts, bro. Noodling don't feel good, bro. I'm a Kentucky boy, and I know some friends down in Tennessee. They do that shit all the time. There's a woman that I watch on Facebook. Her name's Hannah. She is a tough sumbitch because she goes with her pops and brothers all the time and gets down in them rivers and sticks her arm way up in them holes. I don't know how they do it, dude. Yeah, I used to trout line for the first time for burbot. I might be making videos about it next season. Heck yeah. 1 foot baby, got my hand and fractured my wrist and tore my knuckles up. Tried to roll as soon as I stuck my hand in the hole. Yeah, and that Hannah girl, bro, she's not a big girl either. I watch her videos a lot, and she's not a big girl. She stick her whole leg in there to block the hole, and then she'll go down there and take a breath and go under and stick her arm in there. She'll come out with that freaking catfish though on her shoulders, dude. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. My love, are you settled down yet? Never mind. I see you're not in here, so 1 second, y'all. Diaper call, what's your diaper call? Just let it know. Let it all. Oh yeah, I pulled big cats out. That's not really good though. No, I got my hand in an alligator's mouth hand fishing in the woods. Oh. Damn. Yeah, no. Yeah, man, gators are scary. Gators are scary. Got 2 in the chat. We're almost there to an hour, and then I'm gonna call it. But hopefully we get maybe 1 or 2 more come in, pop in, and say hello. But to those who are here, I appreciate each and every single freaking one of y'all. I greatly do. You guys are helping me get to where I can be monetized, and that means the world to me, man. That's all I want right now, and just to keep pushing my algorithm, my fishing page. Soon enough, you guys will be able to hang out with me while I'm actually fishing. And I'll do my best while trout fishing to keep an eye on the chat. But that's probably going to be the wife's job. She'll probably be sitting back reading the chat to me. I'm going to have an earbud in. I'll be a little bit away from the phone, and I'll be still listening to her and your guys' comments. I won't even get in waters. No, I have gators, trouts, or sharks. Yeah, no, never. When you're noodling, you're messing with the hole. Yeah, literally. Yeah. And my grandpa always told me that, it's noodling is one of the quickest ways to catch them, but you can catch them with just your on the bank or fishing for them. They'll come out and they'll eat. When would put underneath socks on our hand. Yep, that way you don't get bit all up. Oof, yeah, Mystic, fuck that. Fuck that. You guys will get to see at the bass pond that we have here. Once that sun goes down and we start using like our minnows, because we'll use like chubs and shiners and stuff like that on bottom for bass sometimes in the spring. Just to sit around the fire at the bass pond and just catch them and hang out. You guys will probably be a part of those a couple times coming into to the spring through the summer. We'll just go out there, sit throughout the night, catch some bull cats, catch some largies on cut bait, which is surprising. A lot of people when they see it, even when I showed my buddy Matt that you could do it, and it's because bass slow down. Bass slow down all the way down when it gets cold, and usually them ponds are pretty cold at night, even during the spring nights, and they're looking for something that they can eat. And normally when we're out there, their choice of bait is a nice chunk of cut shiner or a chub minnow. Yeah, they got alligator snapping turtles in there. That's something that we'll be battling against as well at that pond for the catfish. And I think this year, as terrible as it is to say, I told my brother and them the same thing. My buddy Matty Ice Adventures, he's in here every once in a while, that we honestly should probably start pulling them out of the pond and neutralizing, because when we're out there fishing, the fish don't have a chance to get on it, if that makes sense, because there's so many. We've pulled in one night, you guys will get to see, in one night we'll pull in 15 turtles. It's ridiculous, honestly. And what I told them, we just need to come out there, get them on the bank, cut their heads off, toss them in the wood line. Coyotes are all along in the woods right there in them areas, so we'll just give back to Mother Nature. But it's affecting the pond. And then not only that, last year the pond's dried off because of how hot it got here. I've never seen a big snapper called a big baby a few years ago. It was just swimming by us in the lake. But the tough part is to get rid of those turtles legally. You have to have I think a permit. Justin, yes it is, man. We're just in here hanging out, man. Be sure to double tap the screen since you're just coming in. Hang out for a while, Jay, man. What you doing, man? Let us know in the chat. Let everybody know what you got going on. We're talking about trout opener actually over here. And stuff. And things and such. Duke City, you watch any bigger content creators? Like you watch Josh Pig Patrol, or Fishing More, or maybe even Ace Adventures, or Ace First Cast, or High Adventures, which those two are brothers. I watch a lot of them guys, man. I watch a lot of fishing YouTubers, man. It would be nice to be at the ponds again with you guys. Bro, I'm serious, dude. It's coming, man. That's what we were actually just talking about. We were just talking about how we need to get rid of some of them turtles in there, dude. Look, Fish Focus is in here as well. RayRay Outdoors in the flesh. Yes, he is. How's it going, brother? We're over here showing off gear. We're talking about the fish ponds and how this year we need to get in them ponds at night and take out some of them turtles. They're kind of getting overpopulated, and you know, when you're out there fishing, they're no fun to be pulling them in every single cast at night. Through the day, they're not that bad. You don't even hook into very many at all, actually, unless you're using cut bait. But that's the only thing that we can seem to get the bullheads to bite on out there too, is cut bait. So, and largemouth. I was telling them how a few years back, me and Matt, we would sit there at them ponds and we caught largemouth. It was cold nights in April and March, and we were down there fishing for bass using cut bait. We were catching them on cut bait. It was wild. Yes, we definitely need to get them snappers. I believe you and I were talking earlier about hitting them pond. Dreams are made of. Yeah, bro, and all last year, remember? All last year I was catching those bass from the creek streams. I was taking every single freaking bass that I could find and repopulating because, like I said a year ago, the it all drained out of there. I mean, not drained bad, but it dried out quite a bit, and it left a lot of the fish dead. Matt went around there and he saw quite a bit of fish dead. So that's why my goal was to go back and populate, put fish back, feed that pond back because I remember when it was thriving. Justin can verify when it was thriving. Coming down there, seeing us rip bass out of the left and freaking right, dude. I wonder too, bro. That's my question. You know, and I put them in there. Some of them are like this. Some of them, you know, just a few inches. But I'm sure, you know, with all the food that's in there, them going from a creek to a pond with lots of different varieties. But there's also big bass in there that probably slurped a couple of them up themselves. You know how bass are, bro. They see a smaller bass and they're like, what are you doing? Where the fuck you come from? I want to take a spot to that pond, like a spotted bass. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they were spots. A couple of them were spots from the creek stream, because there's bass that come over from Mammoth, from the dam that runs down through that creek as well. So there's largies, there was bluegills that I was putting back in there, green sunfish I was putting in there, which is the only way you want green sunfish is if you got a good amount of bass, and pretty much so that they can repopulate to feed a lot of them. I think this year the fishing is going to be good, man. Let me get some of that soda. I'm thirsty. Well, if you can take you a fucking sip, I'll give it to you. I'm going to do a video on using a cast net. Yeah, Mystic, that's illegal here. You get caught using a cast net in a freaking trout stream here in Pennsylvania, they'll liable to put you in jail. It's crazy how many fish live in that creek, I swear. There's bass, there's bluegill, and then they stock the trout too in there. And then it runs off from over a lake that has a dam that they stock that as well. So this creek, that lake is just, it's fish, fish, fish. It is here too. What? I like a good map spinner. Oh, you're saying, okay, I hear you. Mystic's just like Fish Focus. He don't give a shit. It's like, we gotta get the fish, son. That's all I know. I hear you, man. I used to think like that too whenever I wasn't like a full-on fisherman like I am now. But I actually, when I did get hemmed up one time by, it wasn't game commission. It was just a straight up cop stopped me at a bass pond one time. Me and my brother was catching them, and we was just catching them and throwing them back. We wasn't keeping them or nothing. Didn't have no buckets. And he was just like, what are you guys doing? And we were like, we're just catching fish. And he's like, you know that's not the right way to be catching them fish, right? And I said, we're putting them back. We're not hurting them. He said, it don't matter. So after he gave us that warning, we got out of there. Duke said, I didn't realize that. It just depends where you are. Look into your regulations. Look into the places that you are. Here in Pennsylvania, there is places and locations that you can use a cast net. I'm not saying that there's no way that you could use it here. It's just in specific lakes and I think rivers, big enough rivers that have like shad and stuff like that. You can cast net for those. But if you catch like a shit ton of channel catfish or any of that shit, them have to go back. You know what I mean? Duke said, I don't believe it. I swear. Can't cast net here in PA. Not in the creek stream, man. No. He said, "Too bad I can't cast a net a bunch of snakes." Yeah, I watched this one dude. He just kind of like walks around and he just starts flipping shit, man, and he'll just find all kinds of freaking snakes, wild ones and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like his videos. I think I watch him over on Facebook. I think somebody else has done made. That's one thing I hate about Facebook. I'm surprised that I haven't found a fake account with myself yet. But where people will take your content and turn it into their own page and get even more views off of it. I think that's so stupid, and people should be held accountable for that shit. I think it's because we have salmon in the ocean, plus if the babies get caught in the net by the gills, we have to kill them and get them out. Yeah. Yeah, you're out there in California, Mystic. I forgot. Yeah, you guys got everything out there. You guys also do really good on like your trout stocking over there. I got a guy out there. I got some baits from one time. He put us on some fish if I ever, go down there. He told me straight up. He's got some really good spots near the lakes too that are pretty cheap on like motel rooms and all that. I love meeting people, man, because especially fishermen all over, because I got places lined up to fish and do things all over the U.S. as long as I get there, get there and have the equipment to do it with. Look, these cast nets are expensive and are a pain. Yeah, they are not easy to refix, I'll tell you that. And depending on which kind you got, whether it's a cheap one or a good one, they could be pretty tough to throw as well. But Grandpa taught me a really good method, and it takes holding it right here. You gotta hold it in your mouth and shit. No classical toss, man. Oregon, Mystic, you're in Oregon, okay. Yeah, you guys got a lot up there too. I know for sure. Up here towards Kennedy, boy. If you guys are just coming in, double tap the screen and let everybody in the chat know what you got going on, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over and hanging out at RayRay Outdoors. If you guys are into fishing content, that's what we do over here. Double tap that screen, ladies and gents. Should I check in before bed and see if they ate, or wait until morning? Maybe it's you. E, don't go check on them. Don't go check on them. Maybe it could be you accidentally stressing them out. I mean, I know them are your babies, but I know I stress my kids out sometimes, so. And not mean to, so who knows? That's up to you, E. Just don't stress it too much. They will eat when they are ready. Yeah, see, I was thinking the same thing, man. Fish Focus. I think it's completely illegal for cast nets in PA. Really? See, I didn't know if they were completely illegal here. Because I know that you got shad and stuff in specific rivers and lakes. So you maybe, I think you're able to use them in specific ones, but that's it. I think I read that in the book. But they are forbidden in streams, for sure, if I'm not mistaken. Creek streams. Yeah, right on, Fish Focus, for coming over here, man. Everybody, if you guys wouldn't mind, go check out Fish Focus Outdoors. He's got, I think, 4 subscribers right now, and I'm trying to get the boy to push his algorithm. He's supposed to be changing this logo to a new one that I just did up for him not too long ago. He's got a couple shorts over there, some, I think, ice fishing clips, and a couple flip-through pictures of some fish. If you guys wouldn't mind, man, like I said, he could really use some love, man. Same here in Oregon, but I am a country boy, so I was like, what the fuck, I need to be wild. to survive. LOL. Facts. Facts. Yeah, man, we just try to rise each other up over here, man. Just if you guys wouldn't mind, seriously, man, that would mean a lot to me. Trying to push my buddy's algorithm. Justin, you still in here? You do the same thing. Write down Fish Focus Outdoors. Do me a favor and go sub to him, man. We need to get him up to his 50 subs so he can start going live when he's out on the water. The man's on the water every other day. Even right now, he's got a special regulation stream near his house where he can fish it year round, but it's all catch and release, which sucks, but he still can catch them, which is pretty freaking fire. So, but right now he can't film that. He can't really do much, and that's the reason his name is what it is. It's Fish Focused Outdoors, because he's so laser focused on catching the fish. Look at there. Mystic, you're a boss, man. It sucks we can't use them through. We would be very helpful, and I appreciate it, my friend. I'm really looking forward to getting on this trout opener. That's what I'm saying, man. We need, like I said, like I was just saying though, Mystic, thank you, bro. Mystic just went over and checked you out and subbed, and we're just on a road to 50 right now for you, brother. So you can get on and start streaming. I think that'll be your best way to do it, because you're so focused on fishing. That's your name exactly. That you're going to be a live streamer. You're going to be 100% live streamer, because then you'll just be able to prop your phone up and just have at it, you know? My arm's itchy and breaking out from this freaking new soap. Cheers, cheers. I don't know if you can cheers me over there, Fishy. Oh, Fishy Focused. But cheers. Mystic, I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, go check in on Crisis. If you see anybody else over there, tell them, hey, go check in on RayRay. I love you, man. Thank you. You're awesome. Shit. Sheet the door, sheet the window. What you doing though, Fish Focus? How you doing, man? How's your night going after? Did you leave her block? Did you leave her block? No, you didn't, did you? He said, for real, I'll only be focused on the fish. Thank you, Mystic. And yeah, just having a live running would be nice, not having to make a video. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. And not only that, once you're done, you can go back. You see what I'm saying? You can go back. I don't know if you'll be able to see everybody's comments, because I really haven't even went back and checked out my lives like that. However, you may not be able to. You may be able to see the comments that people leave on there afterwards. You know, if they come in and watch your live afterwards. But you being a live streamer, they will. Cheers, brother. I'm about to hop off, tired as fuck, man. And nah, she came over and... Well, congratulations, brother. I told you. I kind of told you. Hitting the old Blosky buttons. She'd come a running. You have a good night, brother. Thank you for joining in. Who else we got in here? We got 3 in the chat. Who we got? It's been quiet. I know Mystic just bounced. I know Fish Focus just bounced. Who else we got in here? We got Dragon. You sitting there, Luke in the back. We got Justin in here. Who we got? Have a good night, brother. Love you, man. Oh, man, what a night, man. What a day. Yeah, today was a pretty slow day. I posted a catfishing video, which of a short. Got, I think, close to 600 views. And Tina's still here. Thank you, Tina. But yeah, okay, no, that was before. But yeah, today was a slow day. I think I got 600 views on my catfishing video, and I'm learning because I'm trying to figure out which one of my videos and which fish are people's favorites. And so far, it's definitely trout, and definitely rainbow trout, which I got so many videos and clips of that I can be uploading. So be tuned for that tomorrow. What else? I'll probably do another live eventually tomorrow. My goal is to average 1,000 views, if not more, a day. That way that if there is new people that come in, which yesterday's live I got 7 new subscribers. Today, this morning, I think I got 1. And every single one's adding up and it's helping. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Tina, thank you for being the last bird in the house. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. You have a blessed night. And until next live in the morning, possibly. Fish on, everybody. That's it.